Hello. Discuss the role of National Commission for Backward Classes in the wake of its transformation from a statutory body to a constitutional body. So just give an introduction about it. Begin the answer by saying that the 102nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 2018 has elevated its status to a constitutional body. It is now given the power for including or excluding any community from the backward class list or into the backward classes list. After the constitutional status, it had included Jats of Haryana in the OBC category. So it has now been given greater autonomy in decision making in the matter of OBCs. It can independently oversee the policies of government for uplifting the backward classes. So there is no political interference or reduced political or external interference in such matters. So there is less chance for controversies, as they will be doing all this decision making through independent assessment by setting an objective inclusion criteria. Based on merit, they will be deciding whether particular community should belong to this particular OBC category or not. They are empowered now to set transparent criteria for identifying the backward classes and eradicating all controversies or ambiguities surrounding it. For example, Marathas has been included in the OBC category based on the objective criteria set by this NCBC. So such steps will be upholding the social justice, and this will enable the just allocation of resources and opportunities to the deserving people, okay, and hence facilitating the social inclusion. Social inclusion, this is possible through a merit-based socio-economic impact assessment. They will be assessing, for example, they will be assessing the socio-economic conditions of denotified, nomadic and semi-nomadic tribes. So based on this socio-economic, merit-based socio-economic assessment only, they will be making recommendations about these tribal communities. That will be creating aligned recommendations for evolving community challenges. That means what? There is no point in making resources or giving resources based on the survey that has been conducted 50 years before. Now they will be conducting for any decision. They will be conducting a socio-economic impact assessment. Then only they will be making specific recommendations. So that means the recommendations for present challenges. Okay, based on the present situation, they will be making the recommendation. That will make it an effective or impactful regulatory authority. So impactful regulatory authority, if any authority has to become like that, it has to have powers for issuing binding directives. Now it has the power since it's a constitutional body. That means it want to do effective recommendations for OBC reservation in the higher education. It can tell the government blindly that okay, OBCs must be given reservation in the higher education. So that binding recommendation power is there. If they are not heeding with the recommendations, the government is not taking any steps or for unheeded recommendations, they can reach the judiciary for judicial review and take legal measures or actions against the government, whether it is central government or state government. So we have seen in the case of Maratha Reservation Initiative how this NCBC had asserted the legality of their recommendations in the court. So such enhanced power will make better say for their recommendations. Apart from all these, since this body is also now constitutional, it can now equally collaborate with the National Commission for Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes. So all these bodies together, through their collaborative recommendations, will be amplifies the addressing of marginalized community concerns. That means all the concerns or challenges of these marginalized communities will be brought in front of the society and the judiciary through the collaborative efforts of all these bodies. So you can say that this metamorphosis, that means from statutory body to constitutional body, this metamorphosis or change in shape or reshape will help NCBC to drive substantial change and hence ensuring social justice and inclusive development. With that, we can wind up. Thank you.